I'm going to lead the Turn the Tide Against Plastic in the Volvo Ocean race for this edition starting in October this year. It's a little bit of a twist of a team because it's going to obviously champion a sustainability message around the world. It's going to be a mixed crew. I'm done with the dark ages. I'm giving 50-50 to the girls and the boys. And it's also going to be predominantly a youth crew. So I'm allowed a few old salty sea dogs with myself at the back of the bus. And we're going to have the rest of the crew. So out of a crew of 10, there'd be 6 under 30 sailors on board. So all of them are going to come fresh-faced, full of enthusiasm, hungry for it, and have never been in the Southern Ocean before. So there will be some wide eyes when we head down on that leg out of Cape Town. But the enthusiasm and the level of sailor has been pretty impressive. Just in the few days since the announcement, I've had my inbox inundated with people, and it's just fabulous to see, you know, the enthusiasm and the drive to get a place. End of July, we'll be leaving Lisbon or wherever their team base has been. We come to the UK, we've got some activation at Cows Week, and then we go straight into the Fastnet race and leg 0, which is all qualifying miles to do the race that the boat has to do. And I'm still sat with just me on the boat looking for a crew. So I'm going to be using a week at the end of this month, a week at the end of July, and then the delivery to the UK as sailing trials. And then I'll probably continue that process during the Fastnet race and leg 0 with an aim to announce the crew middle of August. So I'm kind of using this to kind of give people the opportunity. It's very easy to think of the people you know, but there's a lot of people out there that I don't know that might have the skills that make a difference to this team. So I'm excited about it, actually. Yeah, I get the opportunity to have a few friends of experience on the boat, and I'll be obviously displaying the 50-50 mix at that end of the boat as well. And it's quite nice to have people that you trust and that you know will buy into what you're trying to do. It's going to be a real big challenge, this team. It's, you know, inexperienced and it's late. You know, we don't have that much time to practice in the boats before we even start the process. But I'm convinced we can get the right sailors to do it. We just need to sail fast in the right direction and not make any mistakes. But I've got to make some decisions pretty quickly, because we've already just discussed the timeline. So they're all going to take a similar format. People will arrive. We'll do some familiarisation with the boat and the project. Then we're going to go offshore and find out how everybody gets on. You know, the key thing for me is to have the strength, because I don't have any time to put anybody in a gym program to get the strength, to have confidence offshore and be safe, to have a skill and ability to get the boat going fast, and to work together with new people. You know, we need to be able to enjoy this year and deliver a good message. It's meant to be fun. That's why we do it, because we love it. In the last edition of the race, I planted a lot of trees, a lot of hands with SCA. And I have a feeling that I'm going to be cleaning a lot of beaches around the world in this edition of the race. You know, to take on the Volvo Ocean race is huge. And to have a young team do it, I really want to show that it isn't about picking those that have done it 4, 5, 6 times because they've got the experience. You can have hunger and enthusiasm and drive and achieve the same. That's what I would love for these young sailors to, you know, they're going to develop as the race goes on, and I really hope we kind of nail some legs in there and they put in a really good performance. That to me would be huge. I think it will revamp how teams are constructed and come together in the future, which will then give lots more opportunities to young sailors. I think, you know, we're obviously wanting to deliver on the water, but we're going to deliver ashore as well. And if we can make people more aware and just think that little bit more about how they use their plastics or not use plastics if they can in the future, then, you know, we're going to make huge messages and have an impact. And that's what it starts. It needs that conversation to start to then action change. So, you know, the potential of this is huge, and it is quite exciting to be part of that. I'm also really keen to speak to some key people from the last time so they can like advise me, like a mentor role. Just to see, you know, if they can give me their top tips, because I'm going to need all the help I can get. I don't deny that at all. Experience offshore or not, it's a very different ballgame being involved in this race. But definitely a rotation of the crew, so everyone knows they're going to get the rest, so that we're fully functioning the whole time, but have it structured and a bit organised so people know how we're doing. That's going to evolve because I don't even know who the crew are yet. Open and clear communication, and to make sure that they actually enjoy it. It's a really massive commitment physically, mentally and emotionally, and they're meant to enjoy it. I don't want them to get to the end and go, God, that was the worst year of my life. I want them to get off and go, That was amazing. We did an awesome job sailing, and what a great year.